Hi guys, again, Anne here, Anne Purcell here. Thank you so much for tuning in again to um, part 4 of the video series I'm doing on how I've handled different aspects of my life. Most what I was getting asked, exercise, nutrition, positive outlook, and just what my motivation, inspiration was while I was fighting breast cancer. I just did the first 3 videos. First one was exercise, and the second one was nutrition, and then the last one I just did, part 3, was how I maintained a positive outlook and attitude. I had filmed these videos to shoot on Periscope, which you can also find me on as well at Fit Fearless Mom, and that's underscore in between the letters, and between Fit _Fearless _Mom, and then, or you can find me under Anne Purcell. And then reshooting this, I had to reshoot the last one and this one actually because of an issue with my phone when I was doing the live broadcast, and I wasn't able to save and repost these videos that I said I wanted to, I was going to share with you guys online and everything, so you could go back and look at them and share them with other people. So I am kind of redoing them here at my desk. So anyway, this, and just to recap and bring you up to speed, or those just, if this is the first video you're listening to, or watching, I should say, I am a 33-year-old stay-at-home mom, and I have a little toddler, a 2-year-old. And I am a health and fitness coach, and I was diagnosed with breast cancer back in October 2014, this past year, stage 3 breast cancer, triple negative. I went through all the surgery, I went through all the surgeries, so I had a single mastectomy, and just all that stuff, and then I did 16 rounds of aggressive chemotherapy over the course of 5 months, and then I did 5 weeks of radiation, which I just finished up a couple weeks ago. And then on an awesome side note, I was declared on my last scan, my last test, I was declared cancer-free back in June, so 2 months ago now. So awesome. Yes, praise God. And so that's been an awesome feeling. So that's kind of what, a little bit about me. And you can kind of read further into my story at annepurcell.com and stuff. You want to learn a little bit more about me, who I am, and everything. So I wanted to go right into, kind of what my motivation, inspiration was while I was going through breast cancer. And it's definitely number one was my husband and my daughter. They were my motivations, they were my rocks every single day, just to keep fighting and just to keep going and remain positive and stay strong, and just keep fighting for them. I wanted to be here for them. I wanted to do whatever it took. Whatever I needed to do to survive and to beat this and be here for them, get myself healthy, with that. And definitely, and another one is, many of you may not know, but I actually, this is not my first encounter with cancer. I've had a previous experience with a loved one, the very close loved one, my younger brother. Some of you may have known him and stuff. His name was Jake. He at the age of 18, he had breast. Moving out of my mind. he had brain cancer, and he got diagnosed with brain cancer at the age of 18. And he unfortunately lost that battle in 2009 after a two-year battle with it. And so so this is kind of like a crazy, so it's the roller coaster all over again. But he was really part of my just inspiration and motivation to keep me going. I knew he was always kind of right there beside me. When I was going through, I'd think of him, when I was going through the chemo, each time I'd go in for treatment, and when I was going to, radiation and just everything. And I would talk to him all the time, I still do. I talk to, every day. And I was fighting this for him too. This was for him. I was going to press on it, because, that's what he would just want me to keep fighting and keep going and fight as hard as I could. And, and doing it, I wanted to do it in his honor and do it for him. And, so, drew a lot of my strength from that and from him. And, of course, my family, our family, extended, immediate and extended family and friends, they were my motivation. It was very hard to have, particularly, obviously, for all the family, but, just for my parents and for, it was really hard for me to see, what, this was doing to them all over again. And, I just really wanted to fight this thing and, kick this thing's butt, for them too. And just, they motivated me to keep going and give it all I got. And extended family, my other brother, my sister, my in-laws, my brother and sisters-in-law, just all family, and my friends, of course, our friends who just stuck right beside us and just motivated and encouraged me all the time, every day, and were always there for us at the drop of a hat, whatever we needed, offered, and stepped up, just a lot of beautiful, wonderful, selfless things, and just being there for us. And of course my faith every day just motivated me, just focusing on and staying strong with my faith. And it was a huge, it was it was test at times, definitely, it was a struggle, but, I just knew, my faith was, I know it sounds cliche, but, it's true, my faith was stronger than my fears. I let that be strong. I knew I was stronger than that. It was stronger than that. You just go with, and things were going to happen, trust that things were going to happen. Everything was, I didn't always know that everything was going to be okay, but I could trust, and I had my faith as my foundation. And so that motivated me. And, also to, since I am a coach and everything, I was working with people, on their health and, fitness fitness journeys. And, I had people that I was continually, helping and wanted to help more people and just continue to do what I was doing because I love what I'm doing, and just helping people's lives transform and change and them feel better and happy, and just helping them, and just, and the fact, I had people, people were counting on me, and I wanted to be all there for them, and I wanted to keep going with that, and they were motivating and inspiring me by just how they continued to, work hard and keep at it and remain consistent, and just, do their best with wherever they were in their journey, whatever they were trying to achieve, their goals. And, they were my encouragement and inspiration as well. And then, along this journey, I've connected with through social media. I have connected with other survivors, other, people currently going through it. And, people reach out to me, and I, reach out to people, and, connected with people, Instagram and Facebook. And so I've made some awesome, wonderful connections, people I talk to regularly through those channels or through texts or phone calls. And that has really, helped, just being able to connect with others who have experienced or who are going through it, who you can relate to, who, on that level, know what you're feeling, knowing what it's like, and just, because it's so important to have that connection on that level as well, because it's, everyone else can't really fully, they can't understand, what you're going through because they haven't gone through it. And just to have at that level as well, on all levels, having the support system, makes all the difference in the world, strength in numbers. And so I've connected with quite a few, and that has been hugely motivating and inspiring to me, just seeing them, just how strong they're all being, wherever, whatever their diagnosis was, and however, worse, dark their situation, their battle, how tough, difficult their battle looked, and just seeing their strength and just courage and remaining strong. And some of them mean, mamas around my age, and it's just been amazing motivation for me. And just some, in groups and stuff that I've gotten connected with and plugged into on Facebook too. And the three things that I'm gonna, kind of close with is kind of, tips, takeaway from this video today is that, just for, motivation, inspiration, number one is, think of those you're closest to who, who you love the most, who matter the most to you in the world. And, let them be the reason that you're fight for them. Whether it's, your spouse, your kid, whether it's your little family, your spouse, kids, whoever, parent, a mother, whoever that is for you in your life, whoever, just, fight for them. Let them be your motivation to keep going and press on. Number two, I guess I have four. I was just thinking, so it's always a jumble of thoughts. So number two is to definitely connect with others who are going through the same thing. Or similar, whatever, it doesn't have to be breast cancer, but, maybe another type of cancer or some sort of illness or health challenge. And, connect with others who are going through, this kind of, stuff, who you can relate to on a, just relate to on that level, because that's just, that's definitely important. For me, I found it, just with, the breast cancer, because just the long, daunting process that, just challenging process comes with breast cancer, the reconstructive surgeries, the scars, the side effects, just all the same, just relating to, that kind of stuff. So that was very, easy for me to be able to, and we ask each other questions and things, and just, that just really helped out a lot, so much. And then just, whatever you, some sort of, whatever belief that you have in anything, whatever faith, whatever that looks like for you, just stay firm in that. Just focus on that every day. Let that be something that you look at as, just believing, and just, even when it seems the bleakest, just, hold on, just hold on to that, everything you got, and just, take a deep breath and just, I know it's totally a challenging, and be just such a, challenging when things are looking really bad, or you have setbacks, or it seems like, it's, I don't know if I'm going to get through this. That's definitely something important. That's definitely 100%. And then, lastly is gratitude, just thinking of the things every day that you're grateful for. And, just letting that motivate and inspire you to keep going. So that's, thank you so much for tuning in. And this next stay tuned for the next video is actually a special bonus one that I did where my husband joins me. It's from the perspective of a caregiver, what it's like for someone taking care of someone going through cancer, what it's like, from the caregiver's perspective, how they're feeling, what they're experiencing, what it's like to watch a loved one go through this, and what to do, and how you kind of had it handled, like how he handled it, and kind of sharing his experience with me. So please stay tuned for part 5 of that video. Will be coming after this. So again, any questions or anything you want to reach out to me, you can reach me at facebook.com/ann.persel. I'm also on Instagram. It's at fit_fearless_mom. Or you can shoot me an email at perselfitness@yahoo.com, or there's lots of different ways to reach me. So just whichever one, doesn't matter. Just reach out to me, and feel free to share this again with anyone that you think this might help. And thank you so much again. We'll talk to you soon.